Alright, Shalom.
Shalom, brothers.
We're the brothers from Toronto Prophets. Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai. Alright, we're going to give double honors to the elders of GMS.
That's right.
And honors to the elect.
That's right.
Alright, and the lesson topic is basically what ought ye to be, basically. Alright, what kind of person are you to be? And the scripture on that is 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. And start at the 3rd verse.
Okay.
So that's 2 Peter 3 and 3.
This is 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Yep, so you got scoffers out there, right? Like, case in point, Nathaniel, he's really a scoffer, Nathaniel 7, alright? You got a lot of scoffers like these new guys, talking about the Latin tribes aren't Israelites, and you got our people even, right? 2/3 of our people saying, when is the Lord going to come, right? Where's the promise of his coming? Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, because our people went into slavery, okay? So we fell asleep, basically, right? We became mentally dead, right?
Yep, Khan. Yep. For this they willingly are ignorant of.
Right, ignorant means lacking knowledge.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead.
Khan. Yep, it says, for this they willingly are ignorant of. And saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right, like people are marrying, going to parties, trading, right? The economy's moving like as it always moved. Basically, things are normal, right? In people's eyes, but not in the men of the Most High's eyes, right? Because we see everything that's happening, all the prophecies. Right?
Yep. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Right, that's the nuclear missiles that's coming to America, right?
Yep. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Yeah, a lot of guys count slackness, man, right? Keep going, it's going to tell you.
Yep. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Yeah, you got a lot of guys counting slackness, man. Right? They've been in the truth 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, and they're getting tired. But the elders been in the truth for decades, man. So you really have nothing to be tired about, man.
Yep, sure.
And like the whole point of this lesson is us younger brothers, man. Like the whole thing is going on with the guy from Tennessee. You know, I watched the video the Gabar and Elder Ramlab made.
Good video.
Even the brothers from Dallas at Mashabala, they did a whole perform about it. And basically the younger brothers, man, there's a lot of, we gotta just man up, basically. We gotta just be comfortable and acknowledge our positions, because of the different offices, man. You know, and like I always say, this brother can attest to, whenever we do the lessons, I always tell the lesson that I do, if I'm doing the lesson, I tell them that this lesson's for me too. It's not like I'm just all rebuking, you're going off. Like Elder Gabar says, you first learn by teaching yourself.
Correct.
So when you do these lessons, right? I'm teaching myself too. I'm examining myself. I'm rebuking myself. I'm mortifying my members.
That's right.
Okay, so this lesson is not like, oh yeah, this guy, who does he think he is? No, it's focusing on me too.
Exactly.
All right, but as we're demanded and commanded to, right, by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we're hired of Him. We gotta preach the word, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. It says, the Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be?
Right, and that's the topic of the lesson. What manner of persons are you to be, seeing that through the prophecies we know actually that there's going to be a day, an hour specifically, that missiles are going to hit this side of the world, man. And it's going to dissolve. Right, like in the movie The Knowing, when the wall of fire dissolved the whole city. Right? So we know all these things. We're supposed to fear the Most High. Right? So what manner of person are you to be, man? You know, in GMS, you're not supposed to be a bunch of niggas, man. You know, but you got a lot of niggas in GMS. Okay, you're not supposed to be backbiters. Okay, making up stories. You're not supposed to be adulterers. You know, you're supposed to follow the Most High and the Son, man. Right?
Yep. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness,
Yep.
looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, like case in point again, man. General Yohana's guys, they're talking about get a GED, go to college. The Daniel's guys, that's not, by making those kind of statements and following with those actions, you're not hastening the day of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know? And like brother from Dallas, he was saying different brothers are in different positions. If he's in a position, he can get his apprenticeship and do this and that. Go ahead, man. You know, but different brothers are in different positions.
Come.
If you can just get a job just to get your daily bread, you know, what else is there, right? That's what the Lord said, get your daily bread. He didn't tell you go get a Mercedes, right? He didn't tell you go get a mortgage, right? Be comfortable. It tells you this is not the place of your rest, right?
Yeah. And it says, again, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
All your belongings, right? All these things are gonna be dissolved. Man.
Yep, con.
You know, all your worldly possessions, man. You know. Right.
Yep. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the days of Yahushua.
Yeah, and like the situation going on in Syria, which Obama just got clearance from Congress to have a military strike on Syria.
Con.
Okay, which that was a show anyway. He's the commander-in-chief of the army.
Con.
All right, and really he got the order from the bankers, we know, the elite. All right, so it's on, man. You know, and Russia's basically saying we're defending international law. You can't just go into another country trying to act like an authority over it. All right, what if Japan didn't like the way America was treating Negroes and Hispanics, and then just brought his forces over here? What the hell do you think would happen, man?
Con.
You know, or some internal strife happening or there's a rebellion in America, right? And Japan came. What do you think will happen?
Con.
But because America, all right, the white man, in particular, he's a ruling power. He can't say shit. He rules the world.
That's right.
Right.
Yep. And just like you were saying about who the order comes from, it comes from the bankers. There was a story today on Russia Today It says that the military contractors, the people who supply the weapons, are having a great year. They're having a great year.
Yeah.
Great year. Yeah.
You're gonna have even a better New Year. 20,
Yeah,
20, if we get to 2014, man.
Yeah, con. Yep. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahushua, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
So what is that talking about, the heavens, man? You got everything, you got the first heaven, which is everything under, which is the earth, basically. Right? You got the second heaven, which is space, and the third, which is what Esau calls, what do you call the fifth dimension?
That's right.
Which is the spiritual realm. So the heaven is everything under our atmosphere. So what does it mean the heaven's going to be dissolved or on fire? All these missiles, man. It tells you in Revelation it's going to be 200 million missiles. Okay, that's a whole lot of missiles, man. That's why it tells you the angels, they're going to have to keep the earth in balance because it's going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. Right?
Con. Yep. Says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahushua, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
We don't care about this, man. Right? All these elements, all your buildings, what's it made up of? Brick, iron. Now they got stupid ass Edomites making condos from glass.
Con.
And that's why in Toronto downtown, all those by Lakeshore, they got a whole row of new condos.
Yep.
That's why every week you'll hear on CP24, the local Toronto news station, oh, glass falls from condo.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. It can't stand the elements. The elements are, you know, because remember we get hard winters.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so can't stand.
And it's
the
high
elements.
up, so all the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
And then plus you got the what do you call it? The ice. When the ice freezes and
Oh yeah,
forms
yeah.
into icicle.
Yeah, icicle, exactly.
Icicles, man. Those, man, up in like what, 100 feet up or something.
Yeah,
That thing falls and you don't go right through you, man.
exactly.
So Edomites are crazy, stupid, man. You just, hey, like in Revelation it tells you you're the son of perdition, right?
Yeah. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
That's right. Which is the kingdom of the Most High and His Son Yahushua. And you gotta push that name, man. Right? Given to us by the elders, man. Okay? We gotta push the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. To hell with it, what everyone thinks, man. Okay? To hell with all you people, what you guys think, man. Because it's irrelevant, really. Okay? That was it?
Con. Yeah.
Okay. You got anything? You know, speak up.
Yeah.
You know? Because we're in these last days, man. You know, you can't get beside yourself, man.
Exactly.
You know, you can't be someone you're not. You know.
Yeah, just real quick, you were talking about these false prophets. This is Matthew 23, verse 29. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Yeah, because the same thing that's happening now happened back then, because these guys who were going against the elders, the brothers of GMS, are the same people who were back then, man.
The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
The spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets, and the spirits of the wicked prophets are subject unto the wicked prophets, man.
That's right.
So you guys are wicked prophets, and you came back today, and you know what you guys are about. You're all about that money, right? So that's why you try to hold the brothers back, right? And then you're saying that you wouldn't have been partakers in the blood.
Yep.
Really, you guys really want to kill the elders, man,
Yep.
because the elders are going strong.
Yeah, and like it said, they build the tombs of the prophets, the sepulchres.
Yeah.
They're building those tombs of the prophets their fathers killed, man.
Con.
Okay, that's what they're doing.
Con.
You had they tried to kill Elisha, right? But he was Elijah.
Elijah. Con.
He was beamed up in the chariot. They tried to kill Jeremiah.
Yep.
All right, they tried to kill